It's with a very heavy heart that I'm bringing you guys another video about this. Believe me, I want to be making positive and fun videos about Smash, not videos of me ranting about online constantly. But there are a few things that are really starting to bother me, and I'm going to cover them for you guys here today. First of all, look at this footage. This is a pretty common occurrence where I'm from, which is Norway, in case anyone was wondering. And it seems to me like players in the US, or just really populated areas in general, are the people online saying it feels just fine to them. And I just think it's really unfair, considering the speed of my internet. Even though the numbers you see here do seem really fast, it does not at all reflect what the Switch itself is capable of. This is what my Switch does to butcher my connection with the official Nintendo LAN adapter plugged in. But even with the Switch cutting your native internet speeds by crazy amounts, if you go to a game like Brawlhalla on the Switch, you're going to see a massive difference in performance. Why are you going to see such a huge difference? Well, to begin with, the Brawlhalla development team seems to understand that we want competitive and casual separated. So here you have the choice between ranked 1v1 and ranked 2v2. But that isn't the biggest reason why this game seems to perform 10 times better than Smash Ultimate. The real reason is that this free, indie-developed game has dedicated servers. Now, I know that a lot of nerds out there are willing to argue that games like Smash work better peer-to-peer, and will try to tell you that it will only add more lag to the experience. So to you guys, I urge you to head over to the Nintendo Store or to Steam on PC and download this game, because in the 800 hours that I played this game on PC, and the short tests I did for this recording, this game never lagged for me, and I always have a 4-bar connection. This is because my internet is not from 1996 and doesn't screech at you until your ears bleed, and if you don't know what I'm referring to there, then you're probably a minor. Throughout this match, my inputs feel 1-for-1 and super responsive. Even though the Switch is rumoured to have native input lag with USB connected controllers, I still can't feel any noticeable lag whatsoever. And I find myself spending quite a bit of time contemplating what kinds of narcotics people are smoking when they insist they don't want servers like this in Smash. So we fight it out for a few minutes, and after a brief cut here, and in the name of good sportsmanship, the player dives at his modem and yanks the cord out quicker than you can say, "Game!" Again, I want to stress to you guys that this game is free to download on Switch and Steam. To me, that is simply amazing. I have followed this game ever since the early days of beta, and even though I love it, I was needing to get back to my smashing roots, and I had seriously hoped Nintendo or Bandai Namco or whoever it is that's responsible for this travesty would study what was out there. In case you thought this was just a lucky match and I probably tried to find a 4-bar game, here is the very next game. I'm practicing in the training room for maybe 10 to 15 seconds before I am thrown into another, smooth as butter, 1v1 ranked game. How can I get Nintendo to watch this? So now I'm going up against this badass orc mofo here who is totally cool, and I'm not biased at all about it because he's totally not my main in this game, and even though he is probably the worst hero by far, I noticed that he too is probably smurfing. And yeah, even though he's giving me the hands right now and slapped me around like I'm his hillbilly woman, and bending me over a barrel and doing things to me that I can't really talk about because I'm not sure if this is a family-friendly channel yet, it doesn't matter, because I two-stocked the fool. So here I wanted to show this game's more casual modes, which can clearly be categorized at the top of the screen. Within the play option, there are also a bunch of other modes you can choose from. I'm going to be doing free-for-all here on Brawlhalla. Oh, did I mention this was free and has dedicated servers? I did? Oh, okay. Dedicated servers, guys. Once again, this is running as smooth as my wife's legs after waxy day and has absolutely no input lag or delay at all. I find myself constantly wishing Ultimate had this, and I came to realize that the complaints everyone else has about the matchmaking, giving them free-for-alls and whatnot, would not even be something I would complain about at all if the game ran this smooth. So anyways, as we approach the end of the match, it's pretty obvious what's coming. Yeah boy, my elite skills will win the day. But you guys didn't come here to listen to me talking about how great Brawlhalla is all day. Let's head back to Smash. I mean, just look at this. This connection is so poor, and I promise you guys, I'm not singling out this one particular match to make Ultimate look shitty online. This is happening to me so often, and it's honestly rare for me to have games with good connections like what I see in places such as Zero's stream. I have compared his on-screen input display lag while in menus to his lag while in game with various people, and I can honestly say it looks minimal. As often as he gets crappy games is the same ratio that I get good games, and it's all because I'm living far away from other players. Why should I have to suffer like that? I have great internet, like you saw earlier in the video, and can connect to platform fighters like Brawlhalla with absolute perfection. No, what you're looking at now is not a screenshot, it's a match later that night. I was so tilted from all the delayed input matches that I just wanted to be an arse and spam projectiles at this poor inkling when the match started out like this. I'm a glutton for punishment, so I stared at my screen, waiting for it to unfreeze, and it did, so we continued to play just like normal. So I'm spamming him like a stupid noob, and in the process losing YouTube subscribers for it, even though I don't have any yet, when suddenly I get booted from the game. I glanced over to my computer and noticed that I still had internet, so it wasn't me, and then I see this. I hope you guys at least got a little bit of joy or information out of this video, as I really just wanted to show you that dedicated servers, if done right, can be a wonderful thing. Forgive me if I sound a little bit sarcastic at times, it's just lately, Ultimate Online has been feeling like a Little Mac punch in the balls.